Yo Wagwan, hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to import your songs into your mastering projects in Studio One, so you can get your songs straight from your song file to your mastering project really quickly, really easily, and master your songs, get it ready to go out to streaming platforms like Spotify and what have you, or upload it to the internet. You might be using SoundCloud these days. I don't know who's out there using SoundCloud, but you might be doing that or uploading it to YouTube or what have you. But this is how you get it done really easily, okay? If you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Carteret from jcarteret.com, teaching you how to be better at music, online business, and online marketing. This is the #1 spot for musicians and creatives that don't want to be starving artists. So if that sounds like you, click on that subscribe button, check out the rest of the content on the channel because you will love it here. Now let's get straight into this. Now, right here, I've got a song that we've created for tutorial purposes. It's basically got a beat in there, okay? It's not a full song, but there are a few ways to get this into a mastering project, okay? The first way is to get this song and create a new mastering project, yeah? The next way is to import it into a project that already exists, and the last way is to just export it into a WAV and then drag it into a mastering project. Now, I assume you already know how to export your stuff into a WAV. If you don't know, I will be creating a video on how to export your songs and your projects into MP3s and WAVs, so just check out that video in order to see how that's done. And to drag something into a project, you should already know how to do that. If you don't know, you can watch my video on, I think it's how to add a beat in Studio One, and that will basically show you the same concept. So we're going to be focusing on the first two of these options, okay? Creating a new project from our song file and importing our song into a project that already exists, because you might want to do that if you've created a template or what have you, okay? So first, what we need to do is go to song up here in the top left, go to add to project, and here we can create a new project which will have the same name as our song, or we can change it right here. We can change it to master. So we can click OK, and this will just create a whole new mastering project. And here it says update mastering files, and this will bring in our track and update it from this song file. So what it's going to do now is it's basically going to scrub through our song file and render it and update anything that's been changed and bring that to our mastering project. So I'm just going to let that run and I'll be back when it's almost done. Okay, so that has now exported and it's now come into here as our new song. I must have not saved the song length, which is unfortunate, so we'll need to deal with that ourselves. I think we'll just bring it to like 3 minutes. I think this is just fade out. So here is our song or our beat in our mastering project. Let me put my headphones on real quick, and then we can add all our mastering effects and all that sort of stuff, okay? Now, the next thing we can do is we can go back to our song and we can go to song and go to add to project. Also, if we was to make any changes in here and we wanted to update our song in the project that we've already got it in, we can use update mastering file, which basically does exactly what just happened where it said it was updating the mastering file. It will do that again and update the file that is being sent to that master track. But what we're going to do right about now is we're going to add it to a project that already exists. So I'm going to add it to my Tony Montana project, which is another song that I'm currently working on. So what this will do is it will open up the mastering project that I've already created, and it will import our new track in this project. As you can see, it's imported our track over here. So this is the Tony Montana track and this is the new track. Okay, so that's how that's done. One more thing that I want to give you a warning about, because you'll need to know this, is sometimes when you're updating your mastering project, or you're trying to use this method of adding your mastering or adding your song to a project and whatnot, sometimes the track won't come out how you expect it to. It won't render all the changes. It may have some glitches and whatnot. It may just not sound like the song is supposed to sound. And in those situations, you need to export your song as a WAV file and then drag it into the mastering project. And you don't just export it as a WAV file. Let me quickly show you. You need to go to export mixdown, and you also need to use real-time processing. If you don't use real-time processing, it's probably just going to make the mistakes again. When you use real-time processing, it will literally go from the beginning till the end of your track. It will play it all the way through, and it will render the track as it was in the actual song. So this is how you make this work. It takes a little bit longer, yes, but it stops those mistakes from happening. So that should be your last resort. If things aren't working, if you can't just automatically update it like through the methods that I've just shown you, you want to export your mix down and use real-time processing, okay? And then just drag it into your mastering project. And again, if you don't know how to do that, check out my video on how to how to add a beat to Studio One, or how to add a beat in Studio One, or what have you, which will show you just simply how to drag stuff in. And I will be making a video on how to export MP3s and WAVs in Studio One, so I'll be getting into a bit more depth in that video, so you can check that out on my channel as well. Now, since you've made it this far in the video, I do want to give you a free gift that I'm sure you'll be excited about. I want to give you access to 5 of my best R&B trap beats for absolutely free. You also get 5 of my basic licenses, which usually cost $29.95 on my beat store, so you're getting over $100 of free beats, and you'll be able to monetize your music, upload your songs to Spotify and whatnot, and other streaming platforms and all good digital stores. All you need to do is go to jcarterray.com/free beats, or click on the link in the description. Okay, so my question of the day is, what song are you working on right about now, and what's it about? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you got any questions or any other tutorials you want me to make, let me know in that comment section as well. And I'll see you in the next video, where you'll learn more about music, online business, and online marketing. Peace out.